Hi, welcome. This is another lesson. This is for the new assessment format for SPM examination. So it is for English paper writing, and now it is the code is 1119/2. So this is a new format that is going to be used for next year in 2021. First, let's look at the format. The paper for writing now it is paper 2, no longer paper 1, and the code again is 1119/2. Okay, let's look at the type of instrument. First, we have writing. Type of item. You have three parts. Part 1 is an email where you have to write 80 words, and this is called short communicative message. Then part 2 will be an essay. 125 to 150 words, and it is called guided writing. And for part 3, you will be given 3 options: article, report, review, or a story, which is also a narration. And then remember, you have to write 200 to 250 words. This is called extended writing task. Okay, now look at the number of questions and the marks. Part 1, you have only one question, so the allotted marks 20. Part 2, one question, also 20 marks. Part 3, you will be given 3 questions, but you have to answer only one question, so it is also 20 marks. So total marks 60. Weightage, the whole paper, which is paper 2, will be 25% of the overall grade for your SPM English paper. Okay, construct. It is writing skills where the construct are applications, analysis, evaluation, and synthesis. And then the duration for the paper is 1 hour 30 minutes. Now let's look at the sample items. Part 1. So it is an email. So this is a question. And then let's look at the question properly. Part 1, you must answer this question. Question 1, you received an email from your new friend Amy, who has just moved to your hometown. Hi, the school holiday is finally here. Let's go for a picnic with our friends. Where shall we go and what can we do there? What should we bring? I'll be waiting for your reply. Bye. Now, write an email to your friend in about 80 words. Write your answer below. So, let's look at the notes. It is a new friend, Amy. She just moved to your hometown and it is a school holiday. So, the request is to go for a picnic with friends. Where to go, what to do, and what to bring. So, let's look at the model answer. First, where to go. You can say go to the park, beach, or waterfall. Second, reason for the choice. Maybe you want to play games, you want to chat, you want to get to know each other, or swim. You can write all the activities. And number 3, what to bring. You can write food, drinks, mat, umbrella, ball, and others. Okay, remember that you have to use connectors and linkers to score better marks. So for example, you have for, and, no, but, or, yet, so, and better connectors are furthermore, although, in addition, moreover, besides. And then we have idioms or proverbs that will make your writing better. For example, have a blast, have a whale of a time, barrel of laughs. Let's now look at the model answer. So you have to write to, example, amy123@gmail.com, subject picnic at the Lima Park. So answer should be, there is a greeting or salutation. Hi Amy, it's a fantastic idea to go for a picnic during the school holidays. Since you are new in town, I'm certain you have not explored every nook and cranny of this great town. So you have, for example, the word in blue, since. Okay, these are all connectors and linkers. You have also invite, also, in addition, then, or if. Okay, these are the connectors and linkers. And then let's go to the words in red. have not explored every nook and cranny of this town. So these are idioms and proverbs. So let's continue to paragraph 2. A great place for a picnic is definitely the Lima Park. It is situated near the lake. Why don't we go this Saturday? I'll also invite some of our classmates to join us. This is an opportunity for you to get to know them better. I'll ask Raju. He's such a barrel of laughs. So you can see the activities are here, like I will invite our classmates. And then another idiom is barrel of laughs. Okay, let's continue to paragraph 3. In addition, we need to bring some food and drinks. My mom can bake her favorite chocolate cake for us too. It's a great idea to bring a ball that we can kick around. Then, if it is a windy day, we can buy some kites too. Kite flying is popular and fun activity in the park. You'll be surprised to see kites of various colors and shapes sold at the stalls there. I'm certain that we'll have a blast. Bye! So you can see in the third paragraph, there are more activities like flying kites and then mom baking a cake. And then you also have another idiom, have a blast. Then don't forget to say bye to end your email. Now this is part 2. It is writing an essay. Okay, the question, part 2. You must answer this question. Write your answer in 125 to 150 words in an appropriate style. Question 2. Your class has been discussing how they spend their money and your teacher has asked you to write an essay about what you would spend your money on. In your essay, you should write about what you would like to buy, reason for your choice, where do you usually buy these things. Write your essay using all the notes and giving reasons for your point of view. So remember, you have to use all the notes. So for example, number 1, what you would buy. Number 2, reason for the choice. And number 3, where do you usually buy these things? So let's look at the model answer. Notes. How do you spend your money? So remember, this is about money. Okay. So number 1, what will you buy? You can say you use your money for daily food and drinks at recess time. Or you can say you save the rest and spend on workbooks, reference books or novels, or maybe on your hobbies. Okay. Number 2, you can write reasons for the choice. If you buy workbooks or reference books, you can say to improve your academic performance, to score better marks or grades, or because you do not go to tuition classes. Or you can say you want to improve your musical skills. Next, where do you buy these things? You can say in books, you can say in several bookshops in town. Okay, you choose the one that offer discounts for members. Okay, next, remember connectors and linkers. Always use them. Okay, for, and, no, but, or, yet, so, or better linkers and connectors like furthermore, although, in addition, moreover, besides, consequently, and there are many more. Okay, and then to make your essay better, do use idioms or proverbs such as save the money for a rainy day. Let's look at the model essay. There are 3 paragraphs here. As a student, I get pocket money daily from my parents. They usually give me 10 ringgit to spend on food and drinks during recess in school. Occasionally, my mother makes sandwiches or fried rice for me. Whatever is left of the money is kept in a piggy bank in my room, safely tucked away from my youngest brother's eyesight. In addition, during special occasions like my birthday or Hari Raya celebration, I'll receive some money from my parents, grandparents, and other relatives. I often spend my money on workbooks and reference books, which are necessary for me as I do not attend any tuition classes. Once in a blue moon, I'll treat my younger brother by buying him a toy. Since my target is to get better grades in the coming examinations, I prefer buying books for subjects which I need to improve on, like chemistry, biology, and additional mathematics. My favorite place to buy these books is a shop that belongs to my friend's uncle. This is because he gives me extra discounts. Furthermore, I'm thankful to my parents who have instilled in me the importance of saving money for a rainy day. Hence, I do not buy things on impulse. New mobile phone? Well, I got mine by doing extra chores for my parents during weekends. I also run errands for my neighbors. Every month, I will collect all newspapers from their houses and send them to a recycling center nearby. So this is an example of an essay for question in part 2. For part 3, pupils must learn 4 formats of writing or the genres, which are article, report, review, and also story. There are 3 options given, so you have to choose one of the question, either question 3, 4 or 5, and answer only one. Okay, let's look at part 3. Write an answer to one of the questions 3 to 5 in this part. Write your answer in 200 to 250 words in an appropriate style on this question paper. Put the question number in the box at the top of the answer space. So let's look at question 3. You see this notice on the board outside the school library. Articles wanted, my school canteen. Number 1, what other types of food would you like to be served? 2, what special facilities should your canteen have? 3, how can you improve your canteen? Write us an article answering these questions. The best article will be displayed, okay, it's not on, it's in the school magazine. So write your article. So let's look at the model answer. So remember that the format must be an article. So let's look at the content points. Okay, the title, my school canteen. First, what types of food would you like to be served? You can say fresh fruits, healthier snacks instead of junk food. And number 2, special facilities. You can say you want trays instead of polystyrene to reduce plastic usage or waste. And you want equipment maybe to catch the flies. You want food covers. Or you can say that the vending machine should not be allowed. Okay, number 3, ways to improve. How to improve your canteen. You can say that students or pupils need to queue up, no cutting queues, pushing and shoving, leftover food must be discarded in proper bins, and then maybe pupils could bring their own containers or cutlery. And then for number 4, remember again, use connectors and linkers. Okay, such as for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Furthermore, although, in addition, moreover, besides. Remember that besides, do not write besides that. Okay? For 5, again, idioms or proverbs. You can say that the canteen will be spick and span, it means very clean. Or you can say that if you cover the food, you can prevent pupils from becoming sick or having stomachache and vomiting. So you can say prevention is better than cure. Now let's look at the model answer. So for an article, you need to write the title. So it is my school canteen, and below the title, since it's going to be in the school magazine, you have to write your name, example by Robert Han. Let's look at the paragraphs. School canteens serve students and members of the staff in schools with light refreshment in a hygienic condition. The food should be cooked under strict supervision, and every effort should be made to ensure that students get the best food at the cheapest rate. So this is the introduction. And then we'll go to the answers for the task given. I suggest that more fresh fruits like bananas, oranges, and dry fruits should also be sold instead of junk food. Junk food or fast food such as burgers, fries, donuts, cakes, cookies, chocolates, and savories are not good for our health. Junk food contains harmful additives and colorings. Thus, school canteens should not stock these types of food. Instead, canteen operators should be allowed only to sell rice, noodles, pasta, bread, fresh salad, and other raw vegetables, as well as fruits and juice. The link between eating nutritious food and performance in examinations has been well established. Junk food only makes a student lethargic as he or she is deprived of essential vitamins. Now paragraph 3. Although the food is always fresh and clean, it is served in disposable containers, which contributes to more pollution. The plastic bags or polystyrene containers are non-biodegradable, which means they could remain on Earth for hundreds of years, contaminating the soil and sea. Therefore, these containers should be replaced with plastic or steel trays that can be washed daily. In addition, the usage of plastic straws should be banned, and students must be encouraged to bring their own spoon, fork, as well as steel straws. Now we are going to continue. The model answer. The school should also remove the vending machines which sell soft drinks. Soft drinks are spiked with sugar and have no nutritional content. The main ingredients of these carbonated drinks are water, sugar, and colorings, which are harmful to us over the long term. Excessive sugar consumption contributes to diabetes, which is life-threatening. Those who consume too much sugar too are at risk of becoming obese, which can lead to medical complications. Thus, schools should only allow the presence of vending machines that stock healthy drinks such as soybean milk, yogurt drink, herbal teas, and others. The latter has low sugar content but rich in protein and carbohydrate. During the interval, there is a great rush, but some boys do not behave themselves, and the service becomes a problem. As a prefect, I should work out a better system for supervising pupils with the other prefects on duty to maintain good discipline amongst the students. Students stay in school almost every day for 5 or 6 hours continuously, with little break during the time. Hence, to have something to fill their hungry stomach in between is not a luxury but a necessity. So this is an example of an essay for part 2. Now another option is to answer question 4. You recently saw this notice in a magazine. Reviews required. Have you watched any interesting movies lately? Send us your movie review. Say what you enjoyed about the movie. Would you recommend the movie to your friends? Why? The best reviews will be published in our newsletter. Write your review. So let's look at the model answer. This is for a review. So movie review, the first one is what you watch. So you must name the movie, then you can write a simple summary. So remember, to write a review, it must be something that you have watched. For number 2, why you enjoy it. So maybe you can say it is full of actions, great actors, or scenic locations. You can even write negative comments. Number 3, would you recommend it? You say yes. If it's something that you have enjoyed, you can say yes, because there's not a dull moment, always on the edge of your seat. Or you can say it was boring and you fell asleep. Okay, number 4, you must use connectors and linkers, okay, so that you can score better marks. Again, the connectors and linkers are, for example, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. They have furthermore, although, in addition, moreover, besides. And then lastly, don't forget to write some idioms or proverbs, such as hit the jackpot or rise to the occasion. Here we have a model answer. So remember, there must be a title. For example, a film review. Then you can write the name Avatar. So remember that it is going to be in the newsletter, so you need to write your name. So below the title, you can write by Anita Lee. So let's look at the model answer. The film Avatar is directed by James Cameron. It stars Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Stephen Lang, and Sigourney Weaver. The cinematography is in the hands of Mario Fiore and Joe Lattery, handling the special effects and music by James Horner. This action film runs for 2 hours and 43 minutes. The film tells the story of a paraplegic Marine, Jack Sully, played by actor Sam Worthington, After Jake's twin brother dies, he is asked at the last minute to go to a new planet called Pandora in his brother's place. Jake is sent on a special mission along with his new virtual avatar body so that he looks like the natives, to integrate himself with them and gain their trust. So this is a summary of the film or the movie. Now look at your reasons. For paragraph 3, you can write Avatar has received attention because it is the first film to be released in 3D. 3D is 3 dimension. The 3D effects were smooth and mesmerizing. They made the film come to life with the feeling that the breathtaking scenery was directly in front of you and that you were there with the characters and among the landscape. Let's continue with the model answer. Avatar truly marks the coming of age of 3D cinema with its pure technology, special effects, and beautiful finesse, aesthetic, shocked fearfulness, and eye for detail. The director's vision inside the Pandora is a pure art that is made more beautiful with the tall and wide-eyed people, lush greenery, and the postmodern creatures. With its simple, straightforward narration, the movie's evergreen romance between a human and an alien blended beautifully with a strong anti-war statement, giving Avatar its simplicity and heart. Director and screenwriter James Cameron had no doubt created a burly and visually thrilling appeal to save the world before it is too late. Cinematography by Maurice Ferre is excellent and special effects by Joe Lattery are truly mind-blowing. Music given by James E. Pierre goes off smoothly with the flow of the movie. Both Zoe Saldana and Sam Worthington perform their roles excellently and have shaped up the warm love story of the Na'vi woman and the blue-skinned human avatar perfectly. I enjoyed the movie for its uniqueness, its storyline of survival set against power and violence. I would rate it 8 upon 10. If you like futuristic films with a dash of incredulity plus romance and 3D magic, Avatar is for you. So this is adapted from the website EnglishDaily626.com. Now for question 5, this is another option. Your teacher has asked you to write a story for a school magazine. The story must have the title A Dream Comes True. Your story should include a description of the dream and how the dream is achieved. Write your story. So let's look at the answer. So this is a story and the story has a title. The title is A Dream Comes True. So number 1, what is the dream? You have to describe the dream. Remember that the dream here can be an ambition, for example, to be a pilot, to be a doctor, and others. Number 2, how is the dream achieved? So what do you do to achieve the dream? Maybe work hard, score good grades, receive offer to study abroad, and then you graduate after 4 years. So these are just examples. You can write other information. So for number 3, again, remember the connectors and linkers. For example, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, and furthermore, although, in addition, moreover, besides. So number 4, idioms and proverbs, they can make your writing better. Example, you can write on top of the world, on cloud 9, in 7th heaven. Now let's look at the model answer for story. Since it is for the school magazine, you can write a title, A Dream Come True. And then below the title, you can write the name of the writer, for example, by Nuriman bin Salim. So let's look at the model answer. We have dreams practically every night. Some of these dreams are remembered vividly. Other dreams, however, are forgotten as soon as we wake up. I often dream about flying. When I wake up, the sensation of being high up in the air remains with me, and this makes me learn more about aircraft. I become more and more interested, and I believe soon I will have to disappoint my parents. My parents have told me several times that they would like me to take up architecture, but I know that my aptitude is different. My mother was very frightened when I told her of my dream. She mentioned all the air crashes she had read about and told me that it is a hazardous occupation. My father is not concerned about the hazards, and it seems he wants to realize in me an ambition which he had nursed in his youth. My friends seem to think that being a pilot is as good a job as any other, but they wonder if I am suited for it. Some of my friends think that I am only interested in the idea of being a pilot and have warned me against deceiving myself. I should think that this idea developed in me when, at the age of 9, my father took me for a joyride on a Cessna. I still remember its name, the Sky Hawk. I watched what the pilot did from the time of takeoff until landing. I then imagined myself strapped in the cockpit, handling the controls. When an air show was held, I went every day of the week to see the demonstrations. It was this air show, I believe, that made me more determined. I'm a member of the Air Training Corps. One of my hobbies is building model aircraft, and I have more than a dozen plastic models suspended from the ceiling of my room. I also make aircraft models with balsa wood and paper, and spend hours flying them in the open field next to my house. I feel that I have the necessary qualities to become a pilot. My little mathematical ability should enable me to study the theoretical part of the pilot's course. I am in the science stream, and physics subject I learn at school will be an advantage. My vision is 6'6", and I am above the average in height. My school has developed in me a sense of responsibility, and I am safety conscious. I dream to be a commercial pilot handling passenger aircraft. Being a commercial pilot has several material advantages. Commercial pilots are very highly paid and are also given many fringe benefits. They can travel to all the cities that their airline serves. If they get tired of one circuit, they can switch to another and visit all the countries in the new itinerary. When out of the country, they are given excellent accommodation and other benefits. As other boys of my age, I have a dream. The realization of it may not be possible. Nonetheless, I have at least the satisfaction of having a goal before me, and the desire to reach it will give me sufficient motivation. I now work harder at scoring better grades for most of my subjects, and I aim to get that scholarship, which will get me to a college and graduate with a bachelor's degree in aeronautical engineering. So that's the end of the story. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that it will benefit you, because this is the new format for SPM English next year. So, best of luck for students who are sitting for SPM this year, and then do subscribe to my channel. It is called Educator OmniTube. So signing off, I'm Madam Gan. Okay, bye bye.